Hear the Children's Cry is a charitable, not-for-profit organization dedicated to the well-being and welfare of Jamaican children and their families. Now, we've been around a long time, and we are considered to be the leading advocacy organization for children in Jamaica. 20 years ago, we went through a period where we had tremendous crime and violence. And in particular, there was 1 week when there were about either 7 or 8 children murdered, most of them in Kingston, but 2 or 3 were murdered in other parishes. It was alarming. And we decided at that time that we would protest. So we organized a march along Spanish Town Road where some of the killings took place. The children themselves marched, children from high schools and primary schools, even basic schools. And it was out of that particular crisis that Hear the Children's Cry was started. And when you look at the Children's Monument downtown Kingston, it breaks your heart, because that monument, I remember I sat there in the audience when it was unveiled, and now there's no space on that monument to write the names of children who have died violently and tragically in Jamaica. It's a scourge on our country. And one of the things we do very effectively is we put information out to the public. We speak, we write articles to newspapers, we do feature stories, we do radio interviews. We are a programmatic organization as well. And we have had many, many successful programs over the years. For example, the Prevent a Dropout program. We've had projects to provide employment for youth. We do family counseling at our office. We work with parents. We have parenting groups that we work with. We have a school safety program. We go into schools and we teach the children how to keep themselves safe. But perhaps the main thing that we've been working on for the past, I would say 12 years, is our Missing Children Support Program. Over the last 12 years, we've had more and more children missing every month, sometimes as many as 150 reports of children who are reported going missing. The good news is that most of them do in fact come back home, but they come back home with problems, all kinds of problems. Abuse. Sometimes the girls return pregnant. We've had children who have gone missing and have been gang raped. We've had children, regrettably, that have been reported missing who have been murdered. We were the organization that named the Ananda Alert. Ananda Dean was one of our own children. You know, she used to attend children's church at the back of my home for some years. So when Ananda Dean went missing, it was very personal to us. And regrettably, she was murdered. Out of that tragedy, we were able to encourage the Golden administration at the time to introduce and establish a rapid response system for missing children, which is now the Ananda Alert. We depend on charitable donations largely for our existence, but we do fundraising. We reach out to people inside and outside of Jamaica to help us with donations, especially now since COVID. It's a very difficult time to raise money. But we continue to be hopeful and we press on, and we're thankful for the donors we have.